Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Roaring Twenties by Gene. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these lines in the grid. The digits on every line adds to 20. So these add to 20, these add to 20, etc. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, I want to look at this big line here. So we want to think about what's the minimum this line could add to. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to group the line cells into as many non-repeats as I can. So this is how I'm choosing to do it. This box here is 3 cells. This box is 4 cells, 2 cells in this column, and then this is on its own. So if we think about this, the absolute minimum this green segment could add to is 1, 2, 3. Purple segment could be 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be a 1, 2 pair, and this could be a 1. So this is 6, this is 10, that's 16, that's 3, that's 19, that's 20. So if the minimum is the sum, then we have to do the minimum. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 1. These are all not 1s. That places this 1. That's not a 1. All right. So that means 1's in one of these two, I suppose. So this is a 4, 5, 6. Do I think about this line? I want to think about this one. So let's see. Let's do some Sudoku, as much Sudoku as we can, though. This is a 5, 6 pair. 4, 5, 6 means that's not a 4. This is a 2, 3 pair. That means this contains a 4. The 4, 5, 6 triple, the 4 is up here. So this can't be a 4. So this adds to either 9 or 10. What if we can think about this a little bit? So if this adds to 9 or 10, this adds to 10 or 11. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do about that, actually. All right, well, let's go back to this here. So because the 1 is gone, these add to at minimum 2, 3, 4, 5, which adds to 14. So these add to minimum 6. Sorry, these add to maximum 6. 6 or less. So there's no 6 on here. Let's see. This is a 5, 6 pair, so this is already relatively large. 2 is gone. You know what we might be able to do is combine 2 of the lines, kind of in a way. So let me start by thinking about these 2 rows here. We know that 1 row adds to 21. 1 through 6 is 21. So 2 rows are going to add to 42. Now I'm going to subtract these 2 out because they're a known sum. So subtracting 3, now we're at 39. And I can subtract this entire line, actually. And that's going to equal 19. Ooh, 19 is 1 less than 20. And these 3 are shared. So whatever this digit is, it gets these 3 to 20. And whatever this digit is, it gets these 3 to 19. So this is exactly 1 higher than this. This is a 4 or a 5, which means there's a 6 on here, actually. So let's see. So this is 1 larger than this. And then this adds to 20. Is there something I can do with this? So I know the 2 options for what this adds to, because this is 4 or 5. So these add to either 5 or 6. And the whole box is 21. Right, okay. So this is actually clean because 21 is 1 higher than 20. If this is 20 and this is 21, here, let me highlight this. This green is 21 and purple is 20. And these 4 are shared. And so by removing these shared ones, I've removed the same from both, meaning that still we've preserved the property that green is 1 larger than purple. Because from the start, green was 1 larger than purple. And removing shared digits doesn't change that. And so if I just remove this 1 here, then you can see that these are equal. So these 2 equal this one. So in order to add to 4, we'd be 1, 3. In order to add to 5, without the 2, we'd be 1, 4. And so we always need a 1, which is going to go there. And then this is 3 or 4. And so actually what we've proven is that purple is 1 less than green, which is 1 less than orange. And so now we can ask, where does orange go in this box? It only goes here. So this is a 5 or 6. That's a 5, 6 pair. And then where does orange go in this box? It only goes right there. So this is a 5, 6. That's a 5, 6 pair. So let's actually call the other 5, 6 blue. Why not? So that's our orange 5, 6. The blue 5, 6 is up here. So this is the orange one. The blue one is one of these two. This is the blue one. Okay, we got some coloring going. 5, 6 pair. This isn't 1 or 2, so this is only 3, 4. And then, Now, it's possible that blue is green. Let me think about this for a second, because this is either double 5 or double 6. If it's double 5, these add to 10. If it's double 6, these add to 8. I don't think I can do much with that, actually. All right, is there more to do with what I just found? Right, the 2 needs to go in this box somewhere. It ends up right here. So that's 3. These aren't 3. I just have to remember that green might be blue. I think I'm going to get rid of these 2 colors. I'm just going to have the blue and the orange colored. We know blue is on here. Okay, well, maybe, does that help that we know blue is on this line? Because we know that we're either double 5 with a 6 or double 6 with a 5. Double 5 with a 6 would mean we go with a 4. Double 6 with a 5 would mean we go with a 3. I don't think that's helpful. All right, well, let's look elsewhere. This is 2, 3, 4. It's not 2. 3, 4 pair makes this a 5, 6 pair. Okay, so then this is the blue 5, 6. This is the orange 5, 6. So this can't be 5 or 6. This has to be 4, and then this is the blue 5, 6. So what does this mean? Well, we could do the same trick. This is either double 5 or double 6. So if this was double 5, that's 10, plus 4 is 14. These would need to add to 6. Not 2, 4, not 1, 5. I don't think they can add to 6. We have 4, 5, and 6 here. This is only from 1, 2, 3. It's not a 1. Let me double check that. So if this was 5 and 5, that's 10. We know they're the same digit. 10 plus 4 is 14. These would need to add to 6, and they can't. So blue is 6, and orange is 5. And that does mean this is 4, and this is 3. Okay, so that's a 3. That's 2 and 4. That's a 3. That's 4. All right, we should figure out what this adds to. These aren't 3. So 12 plus 4 is 16. So these need to add to 4, which means we can't use the 2. So we got to do the 3 and the 1. That's 2 and 1. That's 2 and 3. I'm going to clear the colors now. We know what they are. What is this? This is 4, 6. This 4 tells us that's 6, that's 4. This box finishes with 6. And then up here we need the 2 and the 4. So that's 2, that's 4. And we're done. Nice puzzle, Gene. I enjoyed the coloring aspect of it. Whether or not it was necessary, I enjoyed it. And I really liked this deduction that this was 1 higher than this, which was 1 higher than this, which ended up being true, thankfully. I mean, it seemed logical. It was logical, but I'm glad I didn't mess up the logic. But yeah, 20 being so close to 21 made things pretty interesting. Very cool concept. I enjoyed it. How'd you do?